This video was shared by a young man who states that he was out on a nightly trip with friends when they saw something rather strange hovering on the other side of the road. He pulled his phone out and started recording. What caught him off guard was that with this strange sighting, there was an unusual whipping noise that he could hear stemming from that thing. If this was just a wind hose or something, why would it be illuminated? He had no explanations for this sighting, and after returning to the car a bit later that evening, the object had mysteriously disappeared, according to the uploader. Some comments even state that it looks quite similar to a head and a torso. Could this mean that we are looking at a real ghost here? Or is there a way more plausible explanation in your opinion? Now, this next clip was uploaded by a user who calls himself the Throat Sing King. He posts mostly videos of him experimenting with various types of throat singing. In this video he was performing a variety called overtone singing in the woods when he caught the attention of a deer and pulled out his phone to record the creature. Viewers afterwards noticed he might have caught more than just a deer in the video, however, so he didn't notice anything himself. Let's see.
Pretty sure he was looking for where the sound was coming from, but I stopped and started talking and now he's confused.
Ooh, it's pixelated. What is that? Now this is pretty cool. Look, I think I even saw it in the beginning, right here behind the tree. It's moving towards the left, towards the deer. And what really has to be said, the deer is not even moving an inch. And I mean, we all know that if they hear the slightest sound normally, they're just off, you know? But it doesn't seem to mind. Which begs the question. Let's take another look at that. Look, that thing leaning in here. Well, that looks really... I don't know if that's human. It's super thin too. I can't explain it really. I don't think it is just a regular person. I would say this could be something otherworldly, since the deer is not reacting at all and it does not look normal to me. That's a nice one. I like that actually. Creepy. How do you guys explain that? No idea what that is. We follow Ogden Paranormal, who on their brand new paranormal investigation ventured to the supposedly haunted Goldfield High School. It is located in Nevada and was one of the crew's favorite to-go places on their bucket list. It was built in 1907 during the height of the area's gold rush, and it was the largest and best high school at the time in Nevada. Unfortunately, in 1923, a moonshine distillery in Goldfield caused the whole town to burn to the ground, except the Goldfield High School and the Goldfield Hotel. The school closed officially in 1952 and has been unoccupied since then, and while the team was setting up shop that night in the abandoned location, one of Ogden Paranormal's newest members, Eric, had a pretty strange encounter on the upper floor.
That was weird. I was walking this way, he was behind me, and then he just like, and it was just like, whoa. I don't think he said whoa or something like that, and was just kind of like, almost like he was gonna like stumble, and he just eventually sat down.
You good, E?
I think I need some air, dude.
Yeah, let's get you outside, bro.
I feel so sick right now.
We're trying to figure out where to put the floodlights for the static cam on the third floor. Trying to get the angle that Jocelyn was feeling up there. As we're walking around up there, about on the side of the railing, walking towards the stairs, felt like I got punched in my stomach. And it like knocked everything out of me, man, and I feel so sick right now.
Did you like physically feel the punch?
Yeah. that's something I can't explain.
Sounds like the team was off to a good start. After Eric recovers, the team finally begins their investigation, and at that time, one of the camcorders that was set up upstairs, unoccupied, captures the following EVP.
I was like, right here, man.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, was that you?
No, that was down there.
No, something. That was it.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, was that you?
No.
Right here, man.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, was that you?
A few moments later, when reviewing the footage of their thermal camera, there might have been something peeking at them that some say could be the spirit of a child.
Girl ghosts are scarier than guy ghosts. That's what I'm just scared of seeing a shadow.
Dude,
Girl ghosts are scarier than guy ghosts. That's what
The team then asks several questions that they hope the spirit world would answer them, while the team was taking seats in the classroom. And this is when just in front of that room there is an interesting shadow being captured close to the trigger objects that had been placed there. It certainly is very faint, but you can definitely see something passing by really fast. Was it possibly a shadow being that was moving around? Let me know what you think about this investigation. The next video was uploaded by Zane Eager, and he states that it was recorded by one of his machine operators during a night shift. The man was moving a machine towards a new community. The community is quite far from everything else, and the area on the way barely has anybody else on the road, especially at night. But somehow, something seemed to ram the machine that the man was operating. And then an even stranger event unfolded. Let's check it out.
Big the moon is, it's really big. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Okay. No. No, 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 no.
Somebody seemed to be standing right behind the machinery, but when checking and looking over his shoulders, the driver didn't see anybody, which frightened him to the core. So we really need to ask the question, what happened here? The whole area is deserted, and the houses in the background were all model homes where nobody was residing in. I guess it's pretty hard to answer. Maybe somebody was hiding there at the site to scare him. But perhaps something way more unexplainable was going on here. How weird, isn't it?
No. No, 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 no.
This video was uploaded by Joey Radke. He caught the following footage on a security camera in his home, which he decided to put up after hearing strange noises around the house. The family originally thought it might be some sort of animal that got into the building or perhaps the walls, and decided the cameras would be a good way to catch whatever it is in the act. It turns out that it might not actually be an animal causing the ruckus, as they believe to have captured something paranormal on their footage. That's what we want to see.
Recording.
No. Cal, did you send
Go ahead.
Teresa?
It's going. There it is. It's on the screen.
Oh!
Do you see it standing there?
Oh god, okay. Let's see. So, there's something really tiny, look, rolling out of the room here. Or maybe it just had its legs manifested at that point. Then it's as if a person is standing there for a brief second. And I feel like, oh god, look at that. Is it rotating its head like that? Is it like a broken neck thing? Wow. Take a good look here. It basically goes from this pair of legs to becoming a standing person, and then it morphs into this weird side. This is amazing and super unsettling to think about if that would be happening in your own home, wouldn't it? Wow. So I don't think that this is actually a normal person, or that this is an artifact of some sorts of the camera. In my opinion, there is something ghostly going on, or paranormal, or evil, or whatever you want to call it.
The next video was shared by Thea Taylor, and it appears that it was recorded by their surveillance camera, which was mounted outside of their house. Her husband noticed that there seemed to be a really strange occurrence going on one night. And while everybody knows that security cameras sometimes can glitch, this was really a strange encounter nevertheless. Let's take a look.
7/2 of 2020. We apparently caught an apparition going to the neighbor's house, going left to right by the trash cans, and in the middle of the driveway, this figure or apparition dissipates. Apartment. There it is, walking, no legs. And she disappears. If you see, nobody is going into this apartment right now. And a vehicle drives by. Nobody. Nobody's there. The neighbor left. There's nobody nowhere to be found anywhere. Very odd. What's your thoughts on that?
I know, it's pretty mysterious. The person just disappears into thin air. Maybe it was an apparition indeed. Could it be possible? What do you think?
The following video was shared by Tony Noguera. This evening, he had recorded his young son dancing to some music. It was one of these ordinary family recordings at first, not the best quality, and basically something you'll watch once and then never think of ever again. However, after Tony had posted the video on his profile, somebody realized that there seemed to be something else on the footage.
Yeah, look at Liza, go like this. Liza, hey, like this. Liza, look it. Hey. Eliza, go like this. We dancing to some Green Day? Dance, go.
His child is looking at something, but at what exactly? What looks like another child is standing in the back for a very brief moment,
People say that they see the child moving in from the right and exiting to the left. After Tony's kid makes direct eye contact with it, it disappears. What a strange and bone-chilling encounter. Someone stated that this other kid seems to be wearing a sleeping outfit, and that it is quite unnatural how easily it disappears from the shot, seconds after appearing. The child's silhouette is completely off. There's no clear reflection at the time. The mirror in the scene does show the dancing kid's reflection, however. That's pretty mysterious. Was the family visited by a real ghost child here? Or are we looking at something demonic even? Really creepy to say the least. Next video's description reads, this apparition was caught by paranormal investigators Jim and Billy McClenzy on a live feed during Hurricane Florence. It is believed that they captured evidence of a well-known ghost who's known as the Grey Man. The legend goes that the Grey Man is the ghost of a young man traveling from Charleston to see his fiancée in 1822. On the way, he and his horse were caught in quicksand-like mud, and apparently he died. It seems that the Grey Man appears often around the times of hurricanes, not unlike the sightings we are looking at today. He has been described as a man wearing grey clothing, a long coat, and dressed like a pirate, and sometimes as having no legs. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I had to mute that audio. It's a lot of crackling. Alright. So, oh yeah, there is something. Oh yeah, it would appear that there is a person walking. Are they zooming in for us? Oh yeah. Editing is on point. Oh yeah, this does look like... Well, if it isn't a person walking, what else would it be? I mean, maybe there's just, you know, something dangling in the wind, you know, slowly moving forward, that does look like a person. But then again, I can almost clearly make out a person's legs. Now, if this hasn't been tampered with, this could be the ghost of Pawleys Island, in my opinion. It does look really interesting though, I find.
Next we want to take a look at the recording that was shared by Matthew Hen 24, who was quite startled when realizing that something did not seem right. One evening during his night shift, it is said that he was simply walking in the storage area, and that at the time nobody was with him, yet he heard really odd sounds and saw something in the distance that he couldn't fully recognize at the time. But this is apparently what he saw. Let's take a look at the original recording. Matt believes that the creepy face of a man was peeking around the corner. He said that he checked right after capturing it, but there seemed to be nobody around. So, what is showing on his video? According to the scribbles, the face is looking towards the left, not necessarily at him. Can you see it too? A paranormal incident perhaps?
Now we want to take a look at a video that was uploaded by the channel Paratruthers. Apparently they have captured something rather unsettling in Salford. The description of the video reads as follows. Is it an alien? This footage was captured in January in Salford, UK.
We believe this to definitely be a real alien. It's way too tall and skinny to be a regular person, and its skin appears wet like a snake's skin, never before sighted in the UK. Why are they here and what are they doing? Well, let's take a look. The video shows a clearly distraught person that is capturing a pretty awkward looking figure in the distance. It seems to be running around without a clear aim. And the way it moves its arms and legs is quite unusual to say the least. It also seems to be morphing quite a bit while it's running. However, this could also be caused by camera blur. It is really hard to make out any facial features, which makes it so much harder to explain it properly. Maybe it was just a confused person on a nightly stroll that had taken their clothes off. Stranger things have happened after all, right? If not, could this actually have been a real alien encounter? Or was it another unknown creature? Your thoughts?